The power of flight. It's given our birds an edge over most other creatures, allowing them to travel further and wider in search of food and live where no other creature can go.
Now, millions of years of evolution, they have adapted each bird species to find their own ecological niche.
Well, good morning everybody and welcome to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary and a very special welcome to our Wild Skies Pre-Flight Bird Show. My name is Lauren.
And my name is Carly, and together with the help of the team out the back, we're going to introduce you all to some incredible feathered ambassadors.
We certainly are, folks. Kickstarting the show, you saw our silky bantam chickens, the closest living relative to Tyrannosaurus Rex, a beautiful little reminder that extinction truly is forever. But now, we ask you to cast your eyes to the sky as we introduce to you all a bird of prey.
That is right. We very shortly are going to be joined by one of our raptor species, and her name is Ash. So keep your eyes peeled. We are going to only be having one kite out here today, but although we do only have one, they are one of the most abundant species of raptor in the world. They can be seen forming huge flocks of hundreds and even thousands of birds, all coming together in cane cutting seasons and in grasshopper displays. Let's say, oh, terrible throw from that one. Everyone be careful looking up. We've got pieces of food flying around. Now here she is joining us now, and what I will try my best to demonstrate for you all is a feeding technique known as feeding on the wing. What you will see is I'll throw a piece of food in the air for Ash, and she is going to catch it in her talons while she is flying, and then you might be able to notice the moment that she passes it up to her beak and consumes it on the go. Now it's a really energy efficient way of feeding, as it means that she doesn't have to land to consume her food, and it also helps to stop any other animals from stealing that food from her. Showing a beautiful demonstration of it right there. Now our kites, they have gotten a few nicknames for themselves. One being the firehawk, and that's because kites have been seen hanging around bushfires and picking up burning sticks and twigs in their talons, then dropping them into new locations. Now the reason they do this is so that they can then start their own bushfires or even spread the ones that are already going to help prey on any small insects or animals that are trying to flee the flames. Now I think she's having a really good time out there on the wind, and that does lead us to another nickname of theirs, which is the fork-tailed kite, because they have that beautiful fork-shaped tail that constantly twists and turns, helping them to maneuver effortlessly through the sky, catching insects whilst they are flying and making very sharp turns. Here we go, another beautiful demonstration as we see that tail when she flies overhead. Now the last nickname is the pirates of the sky, because black kites have actually been seen stealing food straight from the talons of other raptor species, and have even been seen stealing a sausage or two off the barbecues in the outback towns. Can't really get any more Australian than that, but I think Ash has done an amazing job, so everybody, you all just met Ash, the black kite. Now we're going to move a little bit closer to home, because we know here in Australia, and especially the Gold Coast, we have some beautiful beaches. And calling those beaches home are some pretty cool bird species. And some very iconic ones at that, just like this one. Everybody, this is Monster. Okay, pretty good name, right? He is a crested tern. Now for the locals, these are the birds that you see flying high above the water, plunging down to catch fish lurking below the surface with that sharp and pointy little beak of theirs. Now they are such an adaptable species. They have learned they can get up to 70% of their diet just by following around our fishing boats from the unwanted fatty fish that we throw overboard. So a very smart little species of bird. Now they'll often hang around the coastline fishing for some different types of fish, but will sometimes travel up to 10 kilometers from land to find fish such as anchovies and sardines. But although they are usually a coastal species, there have been some occasional records of the little crested tern being found in the middle of Australia. Now how on earth does a little water bird like Monster end up in the middle of the country like? Well, it was thought that they float inland by a passing tropical cyclone. What was that? Sorry, everybody, one moment. What are you trying to say? Oh, yep. Okay, yep, alright, I'll let them know. Okay. So Monster thinks that the winds might be picking up a little bit and he doesn't want to get blown inland. Yes, alright, I'm listening. So I think we're going to head on out the back, everyone. Coming up this way, you've all just met Monster, the cutest little crested turd. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Now, from the heat of the day all the way to the setting of the sun. Many animals, just like Monster, they will go and they will rest. Well, I love it. Folks, there are others out there that will bring the night time to life. And I am, of course, talking about our nocturnal species. Animals who thrive under the cloak of darkness. You may not be aware of it, but your own garden could be housing a surprising number of nocturnal species. Making her way into the arena and showing off just how important a follower can be. I would like to introduce you all to Gorilla. Gorilla by name, she is in fact a masked owl, and masked owls, they specialize in hearing. As she sits in her hollow, bobbing that beautiful head from side to side, she's not dancing. What she is actually doing is using her heart or disc-like face as a satellite. Triangulating